We have a super exciting announcement to make today, and that is that we are opening up our own showroom for the company. This is the brand new office space that we're gonna be operating out of. So recently we did a project where we renovated an old bank and turned it over into a chiropractic office. Well, they didn't need the whole space for the chiropractic office, so they sectioned off this back half as another area for lease, and so we went ahead and leased it. As you can see, there's definitely work that still needs to get done to get this place absolutely ready to have customers as well as our own office space. So over the next couple of weeks, me and the old man will be in here leveling out the floors, putting in new flooring, and we have our cabinet maker as well as our countertop people making some displays for us so that we can give customers an idea of what we can do. In this back area is going to be our office space for me, my dad, my uncle, whoever else that we need to actually have for when we're doing office days. Overall, this place is really nice. I'm really excited to actually start moving everything over here so that we can have a place outside of the house to do work. Sometimes it can be really hard to separate work and life, and so this will help us out with managing that because we can just come here and work, and then when we're done, we can just spend time at home not worrying about work things. This is a huge step forward for us, so we're really happy.
All right, we are starting off the morning over here, swinging over to the office. We gotta take out this huge sign because the old man is gonna start working on grinding down the floor so we can get some of this flooring laid up. Man, I thought I left Iowa, and here we are. We got all this freaking snow. It is so cold here today. From when we did the renovation and everything, this huge sign right here, how long would you say that is? Like 16 foot?
18.9 feet.
Holy smoke. So yeah, we plan on getting a sign made and everything to actually use it up. But for the time being, it's in our way for laying up these floors throughout the whole entire area. So we're gonna go ahead and get that all moved. Okay, that went a little bit quicker than I thought it would. Oh shoot, we still have to do it. Wait, are we taking out this part too?
There you go, just right on top of it.
Dang, how'd I?
This light.
I was hoping that we were done with this. I spoke too soon. All right, take number 2. Now that we have the sign out of the way, man, you don't have to make noise anytime I try to film. Golly, every time, this kid. Anywho, okay, take number 3. Now that we got the sign and everything cleared out of this building, we can go ahead and start cleaning up all of this. The old man got some self-leveler that we'll put down on the floor, and then we'll need to go ahead and start grinding it down to get it level so we can start laying out the flooring and make this office space completely usable. So it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be nice being able to get in here and have a different place to actually work at. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and just leave this here.
Well, now we got the floor all ground down, all the high spots taken care of, and got rid of all the thin set that was running through here on the entry. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and float it out with some self-leveling compound. That way we can get the floor nice and level. We're gonna be putting an LVP here at the entry, luxury vinyl planks at the entry, and then converting it over to the carpet tiles that will give it a really nice and rich look in here and help quiet down some of the noise bounce in the area. So time to get to mixing it up, putting it down. And back over here at the new headquarters, time to get some back wall paint done. The back wall is going to actually be this gray tone right here. Just add a little bit of color. That'll pick up nicely with the floor. It's kind of a taupe gray. It's going to be a lot of new excitement coming in with being in the new location. So time to get to work. Well, as Brandon's getting the wall painted the rest of the way, one of the things I'm going to do, I'm going to start scraping the floor down here. Went ahead and did some self-leveling. Thing is, it'll leave a little bit of a lip on it, so I've got a little tool over here. I scrape it down to smooth it back in. That way, when we're laying down the carpet tiles and everything, it just gives it a good finish. Instead of having a bumpy, lumpy floor, it'll be nice and smooth, look professional the way it's supposed to look. Well, all the walls are painted, everything's ready to go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put the first coat on the trim. I like to do all the baseboard to get it one coat. The thing is, if you spray it and then you touch it back up with a brush or a roller, it tends to pull the sheen away, the roller or brush does, compared to what the sprayer does. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and roll it with a 1/4 inch nap roller using a great paint, Scuff X, and it will settle down really nicely, look great. Good morning. Just getting things going here at the office again. Early morning start. Nice and dark outside still, but hey, it is what it is. Yesterday I got some of the flooring down. Didn't get a lot of videoing on it. My brother Marvin stopped by, and then Bonz' mom, Miss Bonz, stopped by. A lot of talking going on, not a lot of videoing. Now when you're putting this floor down, you got to use a glue. And so you put it down, you got to let it flash. It's a real pretty green. Anyways, gonna get it going, got to get a little cleanup, get some stuff out of the way, get some glue down, and get the chairs and stuff moved over to where the carpet's already laid. So now while it's taking time to flash, let's get it a little bit tacky. So you don't have to do both sides, but what you do is you put it down, let it flash, which means it'll turn a little bit darker green. That way the tiles aren't sliding when you start to put things down. Right now I'm gonna go ahead and move the chairs out of the way so I can lay it up faster. So with these carpet tiles, you can lay them up in different patterns. One of those patterns is just a straight pattern, meaning that you just follow the arrows they give you and everything continues to go straight, all the looping and everything. Well, I've chose to go for what they call their rounded. So what that does is it just changes the pattern throughout. It also keeps it from being where you can see the seams as easy. The convenience of these is if they start to stain up and stuff like that, you can just pull them up and replace them. So you don't have to do the entire carpet. So it's a huge money saver over time for a commercial area. Looks like it's starting to flash up, but I might give it a little bit more and then we'll get going on it.
No. Pretty Caroline, oh, 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 stone cold stunner. She was a winner, started working at the dime. Oh, 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 serves as a reminder to count your blessings, 'cause it's telling fair, put you down and leave you dead.
So getting along the edge here, what I'll do is I'll measure it, make sure the grain's running the right way. But you want to make sure you got what's called the factory edge, the cleanest edge, right against each other. Put the cut edge against the wall. Your baseboard will hide that, plus it'll give you a better matching up of the carpet.
Baby, you're wanted, looking good for the movie screens, living in make-believe, hoping your wishes get granted. I know you never giving up unless it's real. A slippery slope, it's not enough to please you.
Morning back here at the office, working on the flooring still. So got all the main entry area laid up. That's behind me. Now it's time to put down some glue and start doing the back area. Get working on scraping the floor a little bit more, sweep it up, get moving, putting this stuff down. Well, today should be the last day of getting this place ready. Let's clean up, touch-ups. Here we go.
Over the past week, the old man has been working really hard on completing the build out for this office space that we're now going to be moving into. Walking in through this entryway, we had this really nice LVP, and throughout the rest of the area, we had these industrial carpet tiles. On this half of the building is where we'll mainly be working with the customers. So we have 4 nice comfy chairs for everybody to sit in, and our granite vendor just hooked us up with this really sweet table. This place isn't fully furnished yet, but the plan is to go ahead and get a TV mounted over here. That way, when we're working with the customers, we can just go ahead and project our screens from our computer up to that TV. And over on this other half of the building, we have what's going to be our office space. So as you can see, we already have some things hung up on the wall. The old man went ahead and put together all the desks for us. And now I'm busy setting up all the computers to make sure that everything is functional for us. And you can definitely tell that we're legit because we have a filing cabinet.
Not a lot in there, but
Yeah.
there's no reason to bring everything over from the last office that we don't need. For the last 7 years, we've been running the business out of the home, and we had a home office, but you know, a lot of businesses can run like that for many years. However, we've outgrown that. It was to the point where I was working in one room, and Zach was on a little plastic table, and you can see our high dollar chairs here. We bring our high dollar chairs back. Actually, we just haven't found what we liked yet, but that was Zach's chairs for the longest time. So it's kind of nice being legit, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty
You
nice.
know, the best thing is that you can leave work at work and bring home to home. So and that's the biggest thing that we'll look forward to. So,
Would you bring home to home, or is home already home?
home might already be home, come think of it.
Anyways, all right, with that, let's go ahead and do a quick little walkthrough. With the walkthrough now complete, that is a wrap for this video. So if you like it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to follow along with this project as well as some of the other ones that we got going on, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.